So I'm going to go ahead and try to reattach this one real quick. Now, in order to do that, I use a little tool like this. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm not ever going to restrict myself from having fun or enjoying myself. And I think that's the key to life, right? Mind my own business. And they be out here playing with me. They done put a taco truck in the Home Depot parking lot. What's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. And welcome to another vlog. Today, I'm going to get this vlog started early because I got some stuff I got to do today. I'm going to be ripping and running all day pretty much. And I need to get my energy up. So I need to go downstairs and make me some coffee. But first of all, hey guys, what's up? How have y'all been? For me, I have been out and about all last week for probably about 10 days. I was on a cruise. If you've been watching my shorts, you probably already know that I was on a cruise last week and we had the most incredible time. We'll talk more about that later, but we had an amazing time. It was super fun. You can see my skin is totally darker now. I don't know if you can tell on the screen, but my skin is totally darker. I don't know if you can tell by that, but yeah, totally darker. So I'm getting ready to get dressed so I can head out for the day. My daughter is going off to college, so I don't know if a lot of you will know that or not, but she is going off to college. She's leaving on next month, the 11th of August. And we have just about nothing but a fan and maybe one Hulky bag. So I need to get situated with that. Now, she's been having some issues with her room and trying to figure out which room she was going to get, if she even had one assigned. There was a lot going on with that, but she has finally gotten a room assignment. So I think we can now move forward, at least with knowing what the room looks like, on getting some stuff for her room. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. She needs the computer. She needs the phone. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that. But as for me, I've just been working and trying to organize my life and get myself together because, baby, it's been a lot since we've been back on this cruise. I worked 2 16-hour shifts back to back, and yeah, your girl's feeling it. Also, I feel like I'm catching a little cold. Yeah, I just feel like I'm catching a little cold, but it's okay. It's all gonna work out. I'm gonna put this stuff on my face because my face got so dark, you guys. When I got to work, my face got so dark. My friends saw me from a distance and were like, girl, where have you been? What are you doing? What happened to your face? But I love my skin. When they get up closer, they see that it looks okay, but I love my skin in the summertime. I love a good tan. I love a good tan. Of course, I wear my sunscreen and all of that, but I love my skin color in the summertime because I feel like it's just more warm. It's darker and it's even, and you know, I just love it. I love it. So I am going to go ahead and get myself together. Let me show you guys my outfit when I get dressed, and then I'm gonna head out to the car. Lights out, I'm the favorite. Too many ways, been in your place, there's delays. Okay, guys, so I'm dressed for the day, got all my clothes on, but I wanted to show y'all real quick. Y'all see the difference between this one and this one? This one broke off a while back, and I've been meaning to put it back on and reattach it. Now, I've done this in the past, but I feel like it fell off again. So I just need to go back and put it back on because I do like to wear these sides down. I don't know why I like to do that, but I do like to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to reattach this one real quick. Now, in order to do that, I use a little tool like this. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's a little tool and it has a little hook on the end of it. Then you just kind of line up the two locks, like right here is kind of where I want it, kind of even with the other one. And you kind of put one next to the other, like that. Lay one on top of the other, like this. Then you take this and kind of stick it into it and kind of just keep going in and out, in and out, in and out. Make sure you got the end with the hook. Okay, now. So then it starts to catch the other hair, kind of intertwines the two. So we're going to see how this goes. You kind of just keep turning it in your fingers and going up and down, in and out, in and out, in and out until you get it intertwined. Let me see if it's getting started. I feel like it's attached enough to show you that it's on there. See? It's on there. But now I just got to reinforce it a little bit more. If I pull it right now, I feel like it'll come off. So I just got to do a little bit more work to it. In and out, in and out, in and out. All the way up and down where you want the two areas to attach. And it kind of just like pulls the hair, kind of tangles it. Kind of is the best way to describe it. And grabs it and puts it back together. So that's what I got going on. I'm going to do that to the whole area where I want it to be attached. There's still some sticking out right here. If you can see, like there on the end of that. This piece right here, I'm going to try to do that piece and put that back in. I'm doing a quick job at this today, guys, because I don't really want to spend a lot of time doing this. So I'm just going to put it on there and be very conscious of it today and hope I don't snatch it back out. But, you know, such is life. Okay, she's back in for the most part. Let me do a little bit up here. There's a little piece sticking out right here that I don't like, so I'm going to have to work on that. And voila, she's back on. Reattached and ready for the day. I'm going to have to be very careful with it, like I said, because I don't want to pull it out. If I pull it out, I'll just save it and put it back on later, but, you know, such is life. All right, let me show y'all my outfit. This is what I'm wearing today. Back up so you can see. Today I am wearing an aloe outfit. Let me put you down, son. Today I'm wearing an aloe outfit. This is an aloe shirt, an aloe skirt, and my bracelets are E. Newton. I love these. I recently had some in my drawer that I pulled out, and they were in there for a very long time, and I never pulled them out. I only had like 5 of them on. I've been wearing those forever, but I have some more that I had in my drawer, and I never pulled them out. So I finally pulled them out. So I have all of those on. My necklace. I'm not sure. I got this out of my daughter's room. Something my husband bought for my daughter, but, you know, I just took it. I'm not sure what it is. And my glasses for the day are these because they have some shade and some tint on them. So I'll go ahead and keep those on. And now I need to grab my watch. Hold on. My watch is an Apple Watch. More often than not, it's for show because I always forget to plug it in. Then I have my Lululemon fanny pack. Oh, I do need to put on some lip gloss. I think I'm probably going to wear... I have in my bag between this NYX lip gloss, butter gloss, which I love, and this Fenty oil lip gloss that I have. I feel like I'm going to like the Fenty one the best because I just feel like it's going to go with what I got going on, but let's check it out and see. I had a lighter one. Yes, this Fenty one always comes through. Like, I love it. Love it. Love it. I forgot my perfume for today. I gotta go pick one out of here. Let me see. I'm just gonna go with these two for today because I just need a quick grab. This is Angum, which I love, love, love this. And this one is Noble Blush. This one smells like a rosy, and this one is more, I don't know. I have to pull up the notes. I'll put the notes in the video, but this one I absolutely love. I know this one smells rosy because you can just smell that off the top. But I'm going to put both of these on. Oh my God, she smells amazing. All right, now we head to the car. Hey guys, I am on the road for today. I finally made it to the car. I got my camera hooked up, which usually is always troublesome for me, and I haven't had it set up for a while, so I had to go around looking for all of my stuff. But I do have it set up today, and I'm glad that I do because I like this setup. I'm finally able to get the camera in front of me, which I wanted to do, so such is life. I think I got that done. It is a little wobbly, but I don't know by the footage I'll be able to tell if it's wobbly or not. But I think the camera stabilizes it a lot, so I think we should be okay with that. I need to get a cell phone and computer, and I feel like if I could do those things in one whop, then it's better. But I am hungry, and I need something to eat. But there's this thing going around right now with the lettuce and the vegetables and all that stuff, and I'm really trying to eat right. Like, I feel like the world is trying to to sabotage me. But, and all of us, like literally, what are you talking about? Explosive diarrhea is what it said, which is actually wild. Like, I don't want to have explosive diarrhea. Like, who wants that? And I don't want my stomach to be all messed up behind trying to eat right. So I'm going to have to try to stick to stuff that's cooked and kind of sparingly go for the vegetables. I love a good lettuce, tomato, onion, all that type of stuff. So I'm going to have to just sparingly go for that. But I think if I was going to go to Chipotle. I'm having this obsession, you guys, like literally obsession. Every single day, I probably call it an addiction. I'm addicted to tacos. And I don't know, it's really, really bad. I feel like, I'm not sure why. That's the only thing I want. Every single day, I feel like I need to have a tortilla chip. And I'm not a soft taco girly, so that's just not me. I don't like a flour tortilla, so corn tortillas, like tortilla chips and salsa and spicy, that is my jam. Like, I literally could eat that every single day, every day. But I have figured out a way to go to Chipotle and get that. If you guys have never tried the tacos from Chipotle, and I've talked about this before on my channel, and I'm gonna keep on talking about it until y'all tell me y'all have tried this, because honestly speaking, those are the best kept secret in the entire universe. If you love Chipotle, if you love super crunchy, flavorful corn tortillas, Chipotle is it. Like, Chipotle is it. I am locked in on that thing, and I be getting it all the time. So I think I'm gonna get that today. I'm gonna head over by the mall today to get the other stuff that I need. Hopefully they have a Chipotle over there so I can get that. If not, I might go to Cava. All the stuff that I get from Cava is cooked, so I don't really feel like there's much of a problem with that. So I might go there, but they have a little bit more calories than the Chipotle order that I get normally. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be eating today, but I am starving. But anyway, so let's talk on the way over here while I'm in this car. Let's talk about the cruise that we went on. Guys, we had the best time on that cruise. There was about 15 of us. And this is the same crew that we went on the cruise with last year. And they are the best crew to hang out with. We started out as teammates, and now we're all just like family. Like, literally, we all hang together all the time. The girls are together all the time. The parents talk. We got group chats with the girls, group chats without the girls. Like, we just got a lot going on. So this particular group we went on, this is our second year going on this cruise. And we had the best time. This time my daughter was old enough to be able to really take advantage of everything like she wanted. Last year they stopped her at every hand. Like, they were telling her she couldn't go into the comedy club because it was 18 and up. She couldn't go to the club because she wasn't 18. She couldn't go into curfew time. She got kicked off the deck at 1 o'clock. People come knocking on my room door telling her she need to get inside because she's too young to be outside after curfew, which is 1 o'clock on Carnival. This time, she was full reign, honey. She had that badge, and she was like, boom. No, boo. Move out the way, I'm coming in. Right? She had that card and that little thing ready to scan on every hand. So she was in the club. She was outside after 1. She was doing all the things. All the things. And she had a great, great time. All of her friends were over 18. There were 1 or 2 of them this time that weren't. But luckily, this time they weren't really policing it like that, so they got to stay out on the deck. They really just want to sit out on the deck at night and enjoy the night air, which I understand. They don't want to be cooped up in the room and stuff. The rooms are small, you know, they don't want to be cooped up in there. So they go out there with their friends and sit out on the deck and laugh and joke and, you know, do what they do and hang out after 1 o'clock. So nobody really was saying anything to them. The couple of girls that were 17, they looked 18, so they didn't really bother them. So they all got to lay out there in their lawn chairs at night and hang with their friends out there. So it was a really, really, really good time. Really, really good time. We had the best time. We went on an excursion. We kind of went off the boat, not the times we were able to get off the boat, but we kind of didn't do too much this time. We kind of tried to stay within a certain budget. We weren't trying to just blow the bag at every hand. And plus, when we got to Nassau, it was raining. Like, it literally was pouring down raining. And we really wanted to go to this fish place. So we made our way over there, even though it was raining. But as far as excursions and stuff, we were going to pay to go to Atlantis. But it actually was raining, pouring down rain at the time we were going to try to go there. So I'm glad we didn't spend our money for that. We also were going to try to get a driver to drive us around the town so we didn't have to really navigate through things ourselves. But we're glad we didn't pay for that either, because honestly, the rain just rained us completely out. That was that. But we went to Celebration Key. That was my first time going to Celebration Key. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a cold. That's another thing. Caught a cold when I got back. But, you know, other people were really, really sick, like with COVID type sick. So I'm grateful I don't have that. I just got a little bit of stuffiness and a little bit of scratchiness in my throat. But I'm good. But we went to Celebration Key, and Celebration Key was really, really nice. I really enjoyed that. That was like a whole big thing. A whole big shebang. Like, it had the beach, it had pools, it had bars, it had restaurants, and we got tickets where we can get one free meal out there. So we ended up getting the meal out there. There was a lot of different options, but I opted for like a hot dog or something like that. It was pretty good. It was actually, the hot dog was actually very, very good. So I was glad I went with that. The kids were too busy at the swim-up bar that they didn't even care about food. That's how it was. They didn't even care about food. 18 and up is the age to drink when you go out. So they were like, okay, we'll eat when we get back on the boat. We don't care about no food. So they stayed out there at the bar. We stayed out there at the bar with them most of the time. And honestly, it was a great, great, great time. The swim-up bar at Celebration Key is very, very, very fun. So I highly recommend that. If you're going on a Carnival cruise and you're going out for the day into Celebration Key, I highly recommend you going to Long Neck. No. There's traffic down there, guys. I'm not going that way. The kids want, let me turn this GPS on so I can figure out a way to get to this mall. I might have to go to a different mall. But anyway, the kids had fun at the dune buggies because they were able to drive those dune buggies on their own. They didn't have to have any kind of supervision or anything. It was an organized trail with the tour guide and all that, you know. But they didn't have to have someone drive them. They could actually drive. So they were excited about that. So it turned out to be a really, really good day and a really, really good trip. It was much needed for me because I was like, I need a break. I need to get out and have some fun and enjoy myself, which is what I'm all about at this point in life. I'm literally all about having a good time, enjoying myself, and enjoying the next chapter of my life. And that's what I wanted to do, and that's exactly what I did. So yeah, that was a great time. Now we're back to work. It's time to get my daughter off to school and off to college, which is happening next month. She's going off to college on August 11th. And so that's only like 3 weeks away. And the only thing I bought since we've been talking about this is a fan and 2 like Hulking type bags that I got from Costco. That's it. That's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. I got to get all this stuff. The computer, the phone, the dress, all this stuff, all this dorm stuff that I gotta get. So I'm working on that and getting a lot of that so I can get her squared away for that. But right now I need to figure out how I'm getting to this mall because there was traffic back there. Now let me put this in my GPS. I probably should just go to another mall, but I really don't feel like going too far from the house because I feel like it gets doing too much. It's 37 minutes to the mall that I was thinking about going to, but let me check Lennox and see. So
your route avoids a slowdown on I-285 North. You're on the best route. You will arrive at 1:15 p.m.
Whatever. It's the same distance to both malls, so I think I'll just go ahead and go to Cumberland. That's an easier get to. Hopefully, even though there's traffic going down there, there may not be so much traffic coming back. I'm just going to hope and pray and keep moving forward. Can I get the 2-piece fish meal with fries and a side of coleslaw?
You might as well get like a 2-piece fish meal.
I'm sorry? No, that's it. So I decided to go to Captain D's. Whatever. Today I'm not even sure if how I'm gonna be able to do this because I'm trying to do right and eat right and do what I'm supposed to be doing. But honestly speaking, I got a long ride because the GPS just went up like 40 minutes before I get to where I'm going. And it's already 1 o'clock and I'm starving. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it that long to try to wait to get something to eat. So I'm just like, forget it. Let me just get something on the road. I'm going to eat this Captain D's and call it a day. Alright, so I got my Captain D's. This is what I got. 2 pieces of fish, hush puppies, coleslaw, french fries. Let me tell y'all something. Captain D's be hitting. Like it literally be hitting all the time. It do not miss. I forgot a hot sauce. Let me see. Do I need a hot sauce? This fish be so good. Oh my gosh, so good. Excellent choice. I'm just gonna have to deal with the calories today. And these little crunchy things, delicious. Coleslaw. And hush puppies. Yeah. This one's the winner today. I've been doing so good, you guys. Insert the pictures here so y'all can see. But I've been doing so good. So good on my meal plan. When I got to this cruise, I was eating up crazy stuff. But one thing about me, I feel like you only live once, right? YOLO. So there was no way I was going on that cruise and not enjoying and eating things that I want to eat. As far as my weight goes, I kind of go up and down all the time. Just don't beat myself up about it, because I really don't be tripping like that. But I just say to myself, you know, my life is what it is. And if I want to enjoy it with a few extra pounds, it's okay. But then when I get tired of it, then I do something about it. So right now I'm doing something about it. Eating this Captain D's. But life's about balance. I'm not going to go crazy and beat myself up about the fact that I didn't get up and get a time to make my breakfast and stuff this morning. So I'm just going to eat this Captain D's. I'm going to work out when I get home. And try to keep it light for dinner. So that's that. Is the mango one blended?
The mango passion fruit?
Yeah.
We can do that one blended, but the one in the photo, that's green tea. But we can make it blended.
The one in this photo is green tea with the boba on the bottom?
Yeah.
What kind of boba's on the bottom?
In the photo, that's honey boba. You can choose chocolate flavor.
Okay, let's try that. Let's try it, Freddie.
Green tea?
Yeah.
Let's join it with honey boba.
Yes, please. Super hot out here. That was a complete bust. But, well, almost complete, because at least I got out of the house. But as far as the computer, I needed to get, they have a discount that you can get, like $100 off discount. And they also have a $100 gift card they're offering at the Apple Store. But in order to get the other $100 discount, one of them you can just get for purchasing it. But the other one, you have to, the student has to be here in order to get it. Just making sure the seat ain't too hot. The other one, the student has to be here in order to get it. So, yeah, my daughter needs to be here. So I need to go back and get her. But I am pretty sure that's not going to be today, because this mall and this traffic and this heat is all equal, and hurry up and get back in the house. Right now my car says 93 degrees out here. And I forgot to turn the air on when I was headed back to this car. So let me put this camera back up here. So I'm just waiting on the car to cool off. But I'm going to go around here to Costco because I feel like Costco has a lot of stuff for people going off to school and college and stuff. That's what I heard. So I'm going to go over there. That's where I got the actual fan that I have of hers. It's called a Woozoot fan. You guys ever heard of that? It's a round fan. I'll try to insert a picture of it. But it's a fan that's supposed to blow out. Oh, shoot. I think I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. Let me get my life together, guys. I think I'm going the wrong direction. Am I? I don't know. I'm just going to keep going. Let's see. I never been to this Costco over here. The Costco that I normally go to is on the other side of town, and they normally have everything that I'm supposed to get. I went to one in Morrow, Georgia that didn't have everything, and I'm hoping that this Costco is not like that one, but I feel like this one is a regular Costco. So I'm going to go over here and see if they have some of the stuff I need, like a mattress topper and, you know, honestly, just whatever kind of stuff they suggest. I feel like they have a whole dorm section in Costco, so I'm going to go in there and look. This tea was actually really, really good, guys. The mango green tea with honey boba at the bottom. And I'm a sucker for a boba tea. I love boba tea. Okay, seatbelt. I hear you. I hear ya. Luckily, my air conditioner working pretty quick because, honey, it's hot. Oh my god, this is so good. It's not really sweet, which I am thankful for because sometimes some of this stuff can get super sweet. Oh my god, what is the price of the gas here? Look at the line, guys. What's up with that? Well, my car, that's one thing I really don't have to deal with is gas, thankfully. And I honestly don't know why I would go back to a regular car that doesn't run off of electricity, because I don't have the patience for gas stations and all that kind of stuff. I say that right now, but my car's on 19%. So I'm out here plugging it out in the streets. I don't even know how I feel like I'm going to get back to where I need to get back to with 19%. I have to find somewhere to go charge it. I should be able to get home provided I don't make too many extra stops. Turn this air conditioner down. Noisy. This Costco is jam-packed. Oh my god. I'm nervous. I'm not going up in here though because I need to go in here. But normally these are trips that I like to make during the week. Because listen, when I tell you I can go in these stores during the week at 9 a.m. on a random Tuesday morning, guys, like it's literally like changing to be able to go into the store that early. I feel like my face is feeling that. It probably is from the sun when I was out, but yeah. I found a parking spot, but I'm going to go up here and see. It's just doing too much for me. And I'm just going to turn around and come out. But let's see. How you doing? Okay, thanks. Thank you. All right, I'm back in the car and pretty much have nothing but a hot dog and a damn boba tea. This shopping trip is proving what I've already known from the beginning, is that Amazon is the best invention of life. Because the way you could just sit up in your house and just order all this stuff and all this stuff show up at your house and you don't have to deal with any of this shenanigans. No traffic, no crowds, no out of stock, No, none of that? You don't have to deal with any of that? No showing up at a store and they don't have what you need. None of that. Like, it's literally there at your fingertips and it all shows up at the house. That is the best invention I have ever acknowledged in my life. So I'm going to go and order some stuff. But so the dilemma I have, which is a battle that I have going on for this, I am the planner. Like, I am the person that wants to be proactive and have things done and get on top of things and not show up at the last minute with nothing, and have a plan and have all of my stuff in order and get this by this date and get this by this date. Now, I'm not a super organizational type of person, but I'm an absolute get things done person. Like, I want things to be done. If they can be done now, do it now. I'm not going to wait until later and do it later. My sister, complete opposite. She'll wait till the last minute and show up and knock it all out in one day. And she's fabulous at that. Me personally, I don't like that type of pressure. I like to have things completed and done so that I could just relax and chill on the day of. Like, I'll do all this before, but the day of or 2 days before, I'm the one sitting back chilling while everybody else, including my sister, is out there running around trying to find things, frustrated she can't find things, this, that, and the other. So it's a battle that I'm dealing with right now. I know that her school is in Louisiana, which is 8 hours away, and the more stuff that I buy now is the more stuff that I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to get to Louisiana. Or I could wait and get to Louisiana and buy all that stuff. But that means my anxiety way up with trying to get all around and buy all of that stuff in that short period of time. I just know that's not for me either. So, I don't know. Like I said, that's a battle I got going on right now. I got into Costco. I had a pillow and the laundry basket that I was going to get. But then I started thinking, how am I getting that to Louisiana? How am I doing that without driving down there? Now, driving down there is an option for us. She can't have her car because it's the first year. But they're not allowing freshmen to have their car for the first year. So she won't have her car right away unless she gets a job, which she is working on getting one. But I don't want to drive to Louisiana back and forth. My husband already said he would do it. He would volunteer to do it. He would be happy to do that. And we may let him do one trip. But I'm just going to ship a lot of her stuff. I work for, because my job, I get a discount with the cargo department. So I'm probably just going to ship a lot of her stuff. But that still doesn't mean that I need to go and gang up on a bunch of stuff to buy here just to ship it down there when I could just wait till I get down there to buy it. So I really don't know what to do at this point. I'm at a crossroads. But I think there's I ordered the packing dorm bags. If y'all have any suggestions along the way on here, please feel free. I know I'm on the older spectrum of college people and having a college child, because I'm 54 and have a college 18-year-old. Started out late, but if y'all have any suggestions on this, because I'm sure all of y'all have been through this already, and I'm just late to the game. So let me know if y'all have any suggestions on this, but I honestly just don't feel like I should have to ship all this stuff down there or have to be driving all this stuff down there. I could just wait till the last minute. So not till the last minute, or just wait until we get down there, which we're not going till the day before. And I also thought about going maybe a week ahead. And we have some friends that live in Louisiana. Maybe we can go shopping around, take our time, get some stuff going, and leave it at their house if they allow us to do that, which I'm pretty sure that they will allow us to do that. So that's an option as well. My friend that actually works with me uses our cargo department to send her daughter's stuff back and forth to college, and that's how I got this idea. She was like, girl, just go up there and send that stuff. And I said, oh, well, that's a good idea. She said it was fairly inexpensive to do that, so I think that is what we're going to do, and then just fly down. So all of the supplies for school, I'm definitely going to wait, because I feel like that could be had at any time, any place, easily. The things that are concerning me that I want to try to get ahead of time, the refrigerator, the air fryer, if she wants one of those. I'm not sure if she's going to want one of those. She doesn't really use an air fryer at home, but then again, I'm cooking at home. She's not cooking for herself at home. But an air fryer, I feel like would be beneficial for her. A microwave. Not sure if she'll share the microwave with the girl that she's going to be in the dorm with or not, or have her own. The little cabinet that the microwave goes on and the refrigerator goes under, like the shelving unit. We need that. Someone was gracious enough to buy her the thing for the back of her bed. What you call it? Headboard. That's it. Someone was gracious enough to buy her the headboard. So that unfortunately is here with us. So we have to get that down there some sort of way. So yeah, those are a couple of the bigger things that she needs. The sheets, the bedding, and all that type of stuff. I feel like I could wait for. I'll just wait until she gets in the car with me and goes along with me. She hates to shop, which is another problem because I be asking her what she wants and she don't know what she wants. She hates to shop, but she wants everything but hates to shop. What is that? You know what I'm saying? That don't even make no sense. But we'll get her in the car tomorrow with her dad. Her dad, on the other hand, loves to shop. So we got it all over the spectrum. Her dad loves to shop. I'm all right with shopping, but can pass on busy days and rather do it on Amazon and like that, or days where the stores aren't crowded. My daughter, she just as soon not go to the store at all and not look at Amazon at all and not do anything and just have everything show up for her. So somewhere between there, we're going to get it all done. Meanwhile, I got this hot dog. Now, these Costco hot dogs slap. Now, that's being honest. The only thing they missing over there is some onion. Now, I was not supposed to be getting no hot dog because y'all know I said I was trying to do right? Only ate a portion of that fish, only ate one piece of the fish and half of the fries and half of the coleslaw because I really am trying to do right. But I feel like if I got this hot dog, I could just take one bite or two and still be all right? It needs onions, so that's another thing. They don't have onions who eats a hot dog without onions? Like, that is like a sin to me. Eating any meat, and I really feel like that's true at this point. Eating any meat, I can't really think of any meat that I would eat that doesn't need to be accompanied by an onion. Yeah, that's true. A sandwich, a hot dog, a burger, steak, chicken, pork chops, fish, all of it is 5,000 times better accompanied with onions. Oh my God. Guys, Costco hot dogs slap. My daughter's calling, so let's do a show. Ma'am?
Where you at?
I just left Costco and I took a bite of the best hot dog ever because it was super good. You want it?
Well, you should have got.
What do you want?
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't feel like going to Zaxby's. Got all the way home and thought I was getting ready to be in the house, and I realized I forgot to get my mom's medicine from Kaiser. So now I have to go back out. But I'm in my daughter's car this time because my car was on literally 4%. And I was doing good even getting home with the 4%. So my car is charging away in the garage. And I'm on my way to Kaiser to get this medicine for my mom. Guys, the way there is nobody in here, and I think I have just discovered a miracle. I will be coming here to get whatever I need out of this pharmacy for my mom on the weekends from now on. On Saturday afternoon, there's literally nobody in here but me. There's one person in front of me, but there's nobody else in here. It's quiet as a mouse. The parking lot is completely empty. Normally, it'd be wide open up in here. I wonder if there was a reason why I pushed through and came on up here.
What are you trying to get filled today, Miss Kaiser? I don't see anything ready. I see like some stuff for mail order.
There was a antibiotic she was seen by a dentist yesterday. Was supposed to have sent it over. You don't see it? That's possible. I don't know. She said they called. This is this is Cascade. I don't know what she. Let me call her.
Okay.
And I'll come back and just say.
Well, we're about to close, but
Y'all close at 5 or 6?
5.
Is it possible they sent it to another Kaiser? To one of the other ones and not the one at Cascade? They maybe sent it to the main one? I don't know. They're getting ready to close, so they were really like trying to hurry up and get me out of there. They closed at 5, so they had already closed the gates and everything. I asked him, could he see if something was called into the other pharmacy, and he said no. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. She sent me up here on a wild goose chase, but They told her that they sent the prescription here, so it should have been here, but it ain't here. So now I'm just gonna go get some water and go home, but need to figure out where that prescription is, because my mom has some situation going on with her tooth where it's kind of infected on one of her teeth in the back, and she was having some hard time chewing, but it's gotten better because she's since been rinsing with like a mouthwash, a medicated mouthwash, and doing salt water. But there was a kind of a gap between her tooth and her her gums, so they kind of packed that so that she can eat and kind of not have food get down in there so bacteria doesn't continue to grow, until she was able to take the antibiotic and go ahead and have a root canal and some other work done, which is going to cost her probably $1,000+. So that's that. But she was going to a different dentist, and the other dentist I feel like was a lot more expensive. So this one is covered under her Kaiser plan, so it's not quite as expensive. So it should be, paying a couple thousand is better than paying like $10,000, which I feel like is what she was going to have to pay at the other place. The other place was a lot more bougie, a lot more, you know, shebangy. But this one, if it's getting the job done for less money, we're good with this. So I hope she can figure it out. Maybe she's going to call them. She's going to try to call and see if she can get the information in and try to figure out where it is. And if it's supposed to go to Kaiser, this Kaiser here opens again tomorrow. If not, then the one at the other one, the main office that she goes to, I feel like it's open later in the evening, number one, and also open earlier on weekend days or everyday period. So such is life. I'm gonna go grab some water and go back in the house now and try to clean up. You guys, the house is a wreck. Eat my snack, and I'm gonna get to cleaning up this room. This is one of my favorites. It's pretty low in calories, so I usually put cottage cheese in here, but because I had that Captain D's earlier today, my calories are probably a little higher than they should be today, so I didn't put the cottage cheese in there. And the strawberries I normally put to this, I left those two out because I would have some other stuff I wanted to eat for dinner, and I put it in my calorie tracker. But I've really been doing good. I really am starting to see a difference in how I look. So I'm keeping up with what I'm doing. I'm going to keep going. I want to try to incorporate more days of strength training. Not necessarily hardcore, like, you know, to be buff or anything, but I do feel like as I get older, I want to make sure I maintain some strength. I don't want to be a weakling when I get older and can't hold myself up and having a hard time going upstairs and can't bend down and all of those things, flexibility and all of that. I want to try to keep some of that, as much of that at my age. I want to try to keep as much as I can. So I'm definitely on a mission. My mission has been working pretty good so far based on my pictures, and the pictures tell a true story. Like, I could literally look at myself in the mirror and say, I don't really see a difference. But when I look at the pictures, I'm like, oh, I definitely could see a difference. Now, before I went on that cruise, the pictures I'm showing you guys are before I went on that cruise. When I came back, of course there was weight to be gained from that, because one thing about me, I'm not ever going to restrict myself from having fun or enjoying myself. And I think that's the key to life, right? I definitely went on there and had my guys' burgers. I was eating ice creams all day, doing what I want to do. For me, 1 week of going crazy did not derail my whole mindset of where I want to be. So I went ahead and enjoyed myself and ate everything I wanted. If I wanted 2 guys' burgers in a day, I ate 2. And then, now that I'm back, it's back to work. It's back to work. Back to what I'm supposed to be eating. Back to my exercise and my workouts. And back to focusing on getting myself together. So that's why I'm having this yogurt today. I probably could have had something else, but this is good enough, a little snack, because I need to be cleaning up this room, you guys. Whew, all these bags, these vacuum seal bags, all this stuff in this room that need to be cleaned up. I'm getting ready to get to getting it. I'm going to get to getting it. It's about 6 o'clock right now. I wear this watch, but I promise you it ain't plugged in half the time. So I don't know what time it is, but I feel like it's like 6 something. And it's fairly early. So I'm going to get a lot of this stuff done today because tomorrow I really don't want to deal with this. So let me finish up this snack and get going. Hey guys, good morning. So I'm getting ready to head to Walmart. I just jumped out of the bed. It's 11 o'clock. Why am I just getting out of the bed at 11 o'clock? But honestly speaking, I wanted to get out earlier because I know on the weekends, these people do a lot in the stores on the weekend. So if I want to go out here, I need to get out here and go out here early. So I'm going to go out here right now. I'm just running out real quick. Ain't doing nothing special. Let's go. I don't know, guys. It may be a little bit too late for today. I need to be getting up and go out at like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. I say 9, but 8 is even better to get up and go out to these stores on the weekend. But at 11 o'clock, I'm fearing it's just a little bit too late, but I don't know. We're going to try it and see. I'm going to go out here and see. I'm just going to try to get some comforters, a comforter set, maybe the sheet set, stuff that can easily be sent to New Orleans and go from there. So I think that's what I'm going to do, but I don't know. I might just end up at Chipotle and back home. I got some watermelon on the way out. I love watermelon. Say what you want, call it what you want, but I love watermelon. It's literally delicious to me. It's so good. And I put tahini on it, like that little seasoning stuff, that little Hispanic seasoning tahini. Do you know what that is? Have you ever tried it? Do you like it? If you don't like it, it's okay. But I love it. Like literally, pineapple, cantaloupe, honeydew melon, watermelon, combined jicama. I'm from California, so that's how we usually eat it. It's literally my favorite. Well, I made it to Walmart and my phone is dead. Because, of course, my mom gave me a list as I was walking out of the door of all this stuff that she needs. So I need my phone. So now I got to sit here and wait for my phone to come back on. Problem with shopping like this without her being here is I think I know what she wants, but then when it gets home or when I get it or show it to her, she's like, no, I don't like it. Girl, what? They got a lot of options here at Walmart though, so I don't know. I might just bring her. Here's some twin XL ones. That's the size she needs. A whole bunch of them right here. I'm sure she doesn't want all this design on it and stuff, but, you know. They out here playing with me. You see, I be out here trying to mind my own business, and they be out here playing with me. They done put a taco truck in the Home Depot parking lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a little stop, make a little pit stop. Gosh. How you doing? Can I get 3 carne asada tacos, 3 carnitas tacos, 2 chicken tacos, and then 2 pastor.
It is.
I mean, is it a good brand?
It is for the price point.
Yeah.
But we have higher end ones as well on the online.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much. Will do. Got all my tacos from the taco place, y'all, and they look delicious. Look at that. These are, looks like carnitas. And they got these little pickled onion things. Not pickled. I don't think they're pickled. I think they're just like sauteed onions. But y'all know I love onions. I just talked about that. I love a good onion. This one is, let's see what this is. Carne asada. It looked like ground beef or something. I don't know. That ain't looking like carne asada, but and it tastes like ground beef too. They played me. But anyway, that's ground beef. And then this one are 2 chicken tacos, and one of them is like, I think El Pastor. So let's try this carnitas while I'm sitting here. Let me get a sauce. A green sauce and a red sauce. They have 3 different sauces. Where's the red sauce at? Hello? Here it is. A green sauce and a red sauce. So I'm going to try the green one and the red one. See, they got me out here doing shenanigans. What I can't do is pass up a taco truck. It's just not in me to do it. That's good. Pretty good. Not outstanding, but very good. Very good. I'll save the chicken one for my daughter because she kind of likes that one, so I'll let her try that one first. Let me try this ground beef that they are calling carne asada. This ain't no carne asada. This is ground beef. Carne asada is supposed to be a steak. Put one of these onions on here. Definitely not carne asada. They play. That is definitely not carne asada. That is some ground beef all day. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to Chipotle and let them eat the rest of this, and then head on home. Ooh, wait! Look at the sky, guys. It's about to pour down raining out here, and I'm just going to house. That's enough for one day. Enough for one day. I'm going to house. So now I got a whole car full of Chipotle, whole car full of tacos. I feel like I'm not going to have to cook today, so that's the plus to all of this. I called and asked my mom if she wanted something, and she said no. But I got something for all the rest of us, so the rest she's going to have to fend for herself tonight. I'm not cooking. I'm going to go home and finish these clothes that I got in this house that need to be washed. And then I'm going to sit down and try to see what I got going on working-wise so I can try to get those days off to go to Japan with my sister. And also need to plan how I'm going to send half of this stuff that I got going on. Hold on. There. Also need to plan how I'm going to send half of this stuff to Louisiana. So I got a lot of stuff I need to do. So I'm going to sign off of this vlog for now. And I will talk to y'all later. I want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I know I always put it on the screen, but I want to make sure I get on here and say it with my mouth. Thank y'all for watching my channel. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys. Doing this means so much to me, so I am appreciative to each and every one of you that show up for my videos every time, that comment on my videos, that watch from beginning to end. Because if you're seeing this, that means you watched it all the way to the end, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Love y'all.